Hey guys, Andy from Lost Boys Recovery here. Hey, I just wanted you guys to know you asked for it and I'm about to deliver. Coiltech's new 10x5 coil versus the 6-inch Equinox coil. Who will win the shootout and depth test of coins? Follow our page, Lost Boys Recovery. Check out our other videos and stay tuned because it's going to be a good battle. Is the new Coiltech's 10x5 coil worth the money? Well, we're going to find out here with some depth tests. Stay tuned, guys. See you in a little bit. Alright guys, let's get this party started here. We got the Equinox 6-inch coil on here. So 6-inch coil, we got it right here, and I got the Equinox 800. I'm going to be doing the test for both of these. I got the coil there, and the VDI I'll be seeing there. I'll just relate that back to everybody. Really, when I dig, I just dig for tones. I'm not really so, if the numbers jump a little bit between 3 points or something, I usually dig it. So, but anyway, I got a list over here what I'm going to dig. We'll go over that here in a little bit once we start flipping off some targets, and we'll see what happens. So over here we got a bunch of targets we're going to dig, or at least go over to see what the depth is for each coil, just to kind of give a little comparison. A little bit of different clad coins, silver coins, some silvers in there, rings, gold rings, and even a little piece of gold there at the end. So we'll go over. But yeah, we're just gonna go over it and see what kind of depth we get for each coil, and let's get her started. So first item here I got is a dug wheat penny. So let's see what we get for depth. As far as this gauge here goes, guys, it's, sorry if it's confusing, but it's obviously 10, so it's 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch. That's just, I'm reading it upside down. So anyway, let's just see what we got here once. So first target is a wheat penny. Let's see what kind of depth. As far as settings goes, we're going on Park 1. Well, actually, let's just zoom in here real quick. So we're at Park 1. We did a noise cancel already. Ground bounce isn't necessary because this is strictly an air test, guys, so don't beat me up on that. I know air test people hate them, but at least it gives us an idea of somewhat of a difference on these two coils. So don't beat me up too bad on that. Volume, I'm running 22, big deal. Tones, I like 5 tones when I hunt, except reject 0. We're going to move the recovery speed up at 6, just because we're going to probably swing a lot faster with this coil. So I'm figuring I'm just going to run it at 6. That's just how I would hunt with it. Everybody's a little bit different. You might get a little bit more depth with less recovery speed, obviously, but this is just where I'm going to be at today. So everybody's results might vary a little bit. Running the multi and sensitivity, we got at 20. I'm just going to leave it there. So, all right, enough talking. Let's see what we got here once. Get her started. Yeah, buddy. Let's get it started here with a wheat scent. Ready, go. So that's getting down to, I'd say, about 8 inches there. Yeah, 8 inches. And like I said, guys, we're going to pretty much show all these tests at the end, so don't freak out here. I'll give you all the measurements and all the depth and stuff once we're done here. So next one, we got a Merc Dime. Solid signal. Now I'm only doing it when you hear it pretty good and it's faint. So I'm going to say that's also down there. Okay, next one's Buffalo Nickel. Get a little bit more depth out of that one. I'd say we'll call that down there. Next one's a Silver Washington Quarter. I'll run that one probably right here. All right, next one, we got a 1832 large cent. Let's see what that comes up as. I'm gonna give that to right there. All right, next one we got a Kennedy $50. This one here is a 1969, just a clad one. It's actually less than I thought. I don't know, guys. It's up here. Weird. Alright, next one we got Indian head penny. I'm going to keep that one in there. Next we got a Civil War 3-ringer bullet. Let's try that out. I'm hitting that one down here. I'll give that lead there is really pretty good signal. Now keep in mind, guys, I'm running all this stuff sideways. If it's in the ground different, it could get a little bit different depth results. Up next we got a silver, pretty thin silver ring here. That's a good signal. I was hitting that up here. I can hit that down there. So that's pretty impressive for a thin silver ring. Next one we got here is a gold, pretty thick gold ring, men's ring. It's hitting it pretty far away. Probably the best target yet. Listen to that. It's definitely a good one down there. Alright, next one we got here is a 1922 peace dollar. Let's see how that comes in. I'm gonna give that. That'll be down there also with that gold ring. So that's pretty good signal too. All right, where are we at here? Next one is, oh my God, a few more targets left here. Got a button, just a little ornate button, pretty cool. Let's see where that goes. It's probably right around here. It's kind of weird how some of these sizes, these bigger coins, don't hit as hard. They're less depth. You would think these big coins would go down further, almost where this peace dollar was. All right, and for the grand test here, guys, a 0.100 gram of gold in the very, very top corner up here. You can see it. Probably not much depth, but let's see what we got here once. I have to move the camera. Not even picking it up. Barely. You'd be lucky to get that at an inch. And the VDI on that, guys, is only a 3. Only a 3. It's a solid 3 when it is, but it's not much. It might be an inch. Solid 3 and an inch for gold. Just a little piece of gold right up in that corner. So, all right, so that's going to be way down here. All right, guys, so this is what we got here. Like I said, this is backwards, so if you're counting down, it's
basically 1, 2, most 3, targets 4, were in 5, the 7, 6, 8, and 9 range with the Equinox 600 on all of these
8
tests.
8 inches and 9 inches. So 9 inches is the most depth I'm getting with this 6-inch Equinox coil. That's it, which I guess is pretty impressive if you think about it. 9 inches, you're getting the peace dollar, and it's nice to see that gold ring there is getting picked up. So 9 inches is the depth. 9, 8, and 7 is where this coil seems like it really wants to get all the targets. 9, 8, and 7 inches. So let's hop on to the new Coil Tech 10x5 coil and see how it goes. Also, guys, I'm going to write down all the stuff that I just did on this comparable sheet here that a little sheet that I made. I'll write down everything, and then at the end we'll compare on each side how many inches each item was. Like I said, it's not going to be tons of targets I'm going to do. This video will be super long. It's probably going to be long enough as it is. So let's move on here real quick and see what else we can do. All right, guys, so we're back here and swip the old Equinox 800 And we got the Equinox 800 out there, and we got the new, it's almost covering the whole screen there, it's so big. It's a lot bigger than the 6-inch anyway. Got the Coiltech 10x5 on here now. We're going to do the same test with the same exact targets here. Nothing new. This time I'll read the VDI off to you to give you a good idea of what they're coming in as, if they're jumpy or they're the same. I didn't do that on the 6-inch, so I apologize. Don't beat me up too bad on that one. But like I said, I don't do these type of videos very much. I'm just doing this to help everybody out to see if it's much difference here or not. So also, while I talk about that, I'll quit blabbing. Be sure to like our YouTube video here. Give us a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, guys. Lost Boys Recovery. We are on Facebook also. Check out our other videos. We have a lot of nice creek videos. We do a lot of digging in the water and a lot of fields, and just a lot of cool videos we got. So give us a shout, like, and hopefully a follow. So all right, enough blabbing here. I apologize. First target here, Equinox 10x5 coil, Park 1, same settings as we were on the first coil, guys. I didn't change anything. Same old, same old. So let's get going. So first one, wheat penny. Let's go. Already I can tell that one's deeper. The hot spot of that coil seems like it's kind of a funky spot there, but I'm gonna give it to right here for sure. Next one here, Merc Dime. And if the camera angle seems a little weird, I'm not churching this up or anything. I want to know what the results are myself, so the angle might be a little different for what you guys are seeing. It's hard to get all the angles. That's actually a little less. I'm going to call that probably there. Next one's Buffalo Nickel. That's a pretty good one. Sorry if it seems like I'm swinging a whole crap ton, because it's really hard to get it all on the film here. Little camera issues there. You can hit that way down here. That hits almost at the 2. I'll call that like in the middle there. That works for me, I guess. All right, moving along here. After that Buffalo, we got a Silver Washington quarter. That sounds pretty good. VDI is 30 on this. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys that. But if anybody has an Equinox, they know usually what a quarter number VDIs is. It hits about right down here, I'd say, probably at the 2. So we'll move that here, kind of like this here. All right, next one, we got a large cent, 1832 large cent. That baby hits down there easy. You hit that down there. Next one, Peace Dollar. That one's hitting pretty good now. It seems like it wants to hit that even better down here. I'm going to give that down there too. Notice how that hits a lot better on that coin. That stock, well, not the stock one, but the 6-inch Equinox didn't hit as good as this new coil did. So that's pretty cool. Next one's Indian Head. And just kind of getting faint right in there. I'm going to give that to that right there. Moving along, Civil War 3-ringer. It's pretty good there. I'd say it's going to be right here. Alright, next one, silver ring. Thin silver ring again. I'll give that to there. Next one, we got the gold men's ring. Wants to pick it up already. Ooh, that hits way down there. It's pretty solid there at a 16, 17. I almost want to give it down there the whole way. But it hits pretty good right here. So we're going to give that, get that on the 2. Next one we got is a piece dollar. Big old honker there. 1922 piece dollar. That's don't do it. It just won't go that whole distance. It'll do it there at the right there at the 2. I'm gonna put that here like that. All right. One more. We got the 0.100 is a gram of gold. It's obviously not going to hit it way out there. And I'm going to move the camera up here a little bit. And that may seem like it's a little less. I know the Equinox 6-inch coil seemed to do like almost an inch. There it's almost like I'm a half an inch away. It's still reading the same VDI 3. Not as good. I mean, I've got to be pretty close. It might even be a 1/4 inch. Yeah, so that's not very good for a very, very small target. So that's going to be way up there. I think I forgot a button. No big deal. We'll just bring that by real quick. It's a little ornate button there with some cool designs. It's actually pretty good. Hitting down there. Okay, so to me it looks like it's doing better here. Let's take a look here. So now we're talking about the Coiltech 10x5, and that's where we're at. So let's do let's write down all the stuff that we just did there, and we'll get back on the chart, and we'll see how each one compared. All right, guys, I think we have a winner here. I think I know who it's going to be already since we just did the tests. Who do you guys think it's going to be? Do you think that Coiltech is going to be a lot better depth? Let's take a closer look here and see what we got. All right, guys, so here's the results of those tests. I think I labeled that wrong, so I apologize, but we're back to normal here the way we should be. As far as the results go, the coils, believe it or not, weren't too far apart for being that the size is that much bigger on this 10x5 Coiltech coil. It does have an advantage, but it's it's really not that much. So you can agree or disagree with me if you want to, but this is kind of what I'm getting for test results. As far as the wheat penny goes, the Coiltech did get an extra inch there. The Merc Dime was a solid tie. Buffalo nickel, both at 8 inches deep, it'll go. The silver quarter was actually 2 inches deeper with that coil, so with the Coiltech coil, I mean. So that's good. 2 inches on a silver quarter, that's awesome. So definitely an advantage there with the Coiltech 10x5 coil. The 1832 large cent, also an advantage there with the extra inch with the Coiltech coil. Kennedy half dollar, another 2-inch advantage with the Coiltech. Indian head penny, 1 inch advantage with the Coiltech. Civil War 3 ringer, they were both at 8 inches there with the Coiltech and the Minelab 6-inch. Small silver ring, both at 8 inches. Gold ring, both at 9 inches. Piece dollar, both at 9 inches. Small button, 1 inch advantage with the Coiltech 10x5 coil. And as far as that little piece of gold, that little piece of gold there, I could, believe it or not, I could get it better with the 6-inch coil. I could hit that about at 1 inch, and this was at first it seemed like it was about a half an inch, but it was even less, I think. So yeah, I don't know. That's the test results. I could go over tons of targets, guys, but this is just a few, just to give you an idea. There's not many comparison videos out there right now that give you any of this information. So hopefully I've been help. Definite winner there is definitely your Coiltech 10x5 coil there. Definitely a little bit deeper. So if you didn't get the 6-inch already, I would definitely recommend buying this one first. And, before buying that Minelab 6-inch. I have both coils, obviously. And I do like swinging these elliptical coils a little bit better. I think they're more fun to swing, and obviously why not buy this one if it is more of a deep seeker. So all right, guys, and thanks again for watching. Take a look at our other videos. Like us on Facebook if you can. Give us some feedback, man. We want to hear it. We want to know what you guys want. We want to put out more videos. We're kind of new to this, but yeah, we're looking to help you guys out, and if we can help you in any way, give us some comments. Give us something.
Sorry for the long video, guys, but hopefully you learned something there watching the coil comparisons between the Coiltech 10x5 and Equinox 6-inch coil. See you on the next dig, guys.